This time on GameGrumps.
You drop your sleeping and overnight bags in the corner of the den and then pause to take a look around. Man, this is really going to work out for people who put Game Grumps on in the background. Like,
oh yeah,
yeah.
Like
This is
like a podcast.
This is the episode for you.
Hey, I'm Grump. I'm not so Grump. And we're the Game Grumps.
Hello.
Hi,
Aaron.
hi, Dan.
I heard your uncle works at Nintendo.
Not my uncle.
Okay, well,
Ryan's uncle.
yeah. We played this yesterday, or whenever you saw this last, and it was spooky and scary. Turns out Ryan's uncle showed up at midnight and murdered us. He was some kind of weird creature.
What a fool!
I know, uncool. And that was merely one ending of 5 possible endings.
That was merely a fraction of my power.
Correct, 20%.
Yes.
1 over 5.
Yes.
So yeah, let's see what else. Excuse me.
So we skipped ahead. That when you restart the game after dying, it gives you the option to go back to 7 p.m. and skip the first part with getting dropped off and everything, which is great. So we can just go that, but I guess it checks you real quick.
Definitely the first time we've ever done a text-based adventure type of game for more than one episode, aside from like Doki Doki and stuff like that. But like, there's something engaging about this.
Oh yeah. Well, I want to know.
Yeah, I do want to know.
Does his uncle really work at Nintendo?
Okay, so go for it.
No, he doesn't drink.
In the corner, the grandfather clock is ticking softly. Through a nearby set of patio doors, you can see it's getting quite dark. Framed pictures line the walls. Ryan is parked in front of the large TV.
I'll just watch him play.
Ryan is playing something that looks a little like Mario, but it's not a game you're familiar with. Oh, yeah, just quick recap. You're an 11-year-old kid. You're over at your friend Ryan's for a sleepover, and his uncle apparently works at Nintendo, but there's also some weird stuff going on. And then at the last second, last time, it got real weird, and his uncle turned out to be some kind of, like, creature monster thing.
He was a creature monster.
Yeah, it was nice. It didn't have hands. That's right.
No hands.
No hands, dog.
Just writes code with his mouth.
As many people do, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's not a game you're familiar with. You watch for a while, and eventually Ryan turns to look at you.
Come on, you want to play?
Would you play solo or co-op?
Play co-op, dude.
Okay.
There's co-op?
You ask.
Of course.
Says Ryan, handing you a controller. You don't know the game, but still, it seems oddly familiar. He only has to give you a few pointers on how to move the camera.
You play through a level or two.
All right.
Cool. What? Okay. What? What would I like to talk about? Let's talk about school.
It occurs to you that even though Ryan does really well in school, you seem to remember him having some trouble earlier in the year. You ask what's up, but receive no answer.
Okay.
Ryan's mother bustles into the room, holding a large ceramic bowl filled with popcorn under her arm. How are you kids doing? She asks.
Good.
Says Ryan, his eyes not moving from the television.
I hope you're having fun.
Says Ryan's mom.
Here's some popcorn, extra butter.
She places it on the floor by Ryan. Almost immediately, Ryan is shoveling popcorn into his mouth.
There's some
Yep, go ahead.
There's sodas in the kitchen if you get thirsty. She's some pizza from the other night if you get hungry.
Okay.
Okay.
She looks at Ryan.
Your father's gone to bed. I'll be there soon myself. I want you two to keep it quiet, all right? Yes, Mom.
Ryan says tiredly.
Oh, and before I forget.
Is she Southern now?
Yeah.
Okay.
She adds.
Oh, she adds, sorry.
Your uncle called. He suddenly has some business here in town tomorrow. But he's driving in early. He'll be here around midnight. Sorry, had a little bit of whiskey tonight.
Made me Southern. For the first time, Ryan stops playing his game, stops eating popcorn, and turns to look at his mother.
Okay.
He says,
I want you two to welcome him in. Give him a little bit of that Southern hospitality. He'll be very tired and very hungry, so offer him something to eat.
Oh, man, you're what he ate. Oh. That's not good.
Okay, Mom. Good night, kids.
And with that, she's gone.
All right. Got new popcorn here.
Oh,
I'm not gonna click it in case Uncle wants
popcorn.
Food.
Oh, smart.
Mm-hmm. Let's ask about his visit. Your uncle stays with you when he visits? Yeah.
says Ryan nonchalantly.
He lives pretty far away, and so he just drops on by. Isn't that a little weird?
You all right? Computer. Ryan gives you a look you don't like very much.
How'd you know?
He asks.
You don't even have an uncle.
All right.
Yeah, I
All right.
guess so.
You don't even have an uncle. My one weakness.
Think about Ryan.
Oh, man.
Something very funny about.
What should I do next? I guess I'll think about Ryan's uncle.
There's the Mew thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You got Mew. No one else managed to get Mew. Oh, yeah, so you were walking home together past one of the construction crews. What was that? Oh, yeah.
Trees were down all over town. Buildings had collapsed. You were standing at an intersection with Ryan as a truck rumbled by, loaded up with ragged tree trunks. What a bad storm.
So this is like a whole moment in time that Ryan had, but like erased. I think that's the implication of when you talk in the last playthrough. We were talking about the storm, and he was like, "You remember that?"
Yeah, no one remembers the storm.
Because he had his uncle erase it, right?
Oh, is that what it
I guess
is?
something bad happened that he wanted it to erase,
Oh,
right?
is it raining tonight?
Yes.
I wonder if the uncle only shows up during storms. Is that possible?
Oh my gosh. Wait, this couldn't have been too long ago. When did Ryan move? Something nice about being neighbors. Oh, my uncle just got a job at Nintendo.
Said Ryan. You were walking home together past one of the construction crews.
Right.
Ryan still lived next door to you at the time.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, he also got me this new Game Boy.
Said Ryan, pulling it out of his pocket. You didn't notice it earlier, but yes, Ryan had a sleek new Game Boy Color. Until today, he had only one of the old ones, a big gray brick like yours.
Atomic Purple. This one's a special edition.
Said Ryan.
Cool.
Yes, you agreed. Okay.
All right.
I
I guess I'll ask more about Uncle's visit.
guess so.
Why is your uncle coming?
Ryan shrugs.
Business. What sort of business? Stuff for Nintendo.
Says Ryan.
What does Nintendo do?
Yeah. Okay. No, so this
I
is...
should fight Ryan this time.
Oh, yeah. Ryan pauses the game and turns towards you. This happened last time, visibly agitated.
How should I know? I don't work for them.
Right now, he's not quite yelling, but you think if you keep pressing the subject, he might.
I'm not sure I believe you about your uncle.
Ryan takes a moment to respond, as if he's not quite sure he heard you correctly.
What? I said, I don't believe your uncle works for Nintendo.
You think you've finally done it. Ryan stands up, fists clenched at his sides, mouth twisting horribly as he struggles to say something, and you watch as he takes a step towards you, and...
I'll flinch.
You involuntarily. Ryan shakes his head as if remembering something.
Never mind.
He says.
Just never mind.
You want to say something more, but he's already re-immersed in the video game.
Oh man, he didn't punch me.
Yeah, he didn't.
Or push me or whatever.
Because you
did.
flinched.
What time is it? 9:30.
9:30, but God, there's so much time before you get murdered.
Damn. Will the storm be as bad as the last one? Did I say this one?
I can't
I said the
remember.
bottom one. You remember the storm?
Yeah. You ask Ryan.
Yeah.
You say, nodding.
But no one remembers the storm.
He says,
Could you please stop messing with me?
Ryan shakes his head.
No, you don't understand. Please, I'm not messing with you, but this is important. But this is different. Something's different. He said no one will remember the storm.
I think you said who last time.
What? He came out of the storm. I was home alone.
Ryan begins, his eyes growing distant.
Mom was at work. Dad was at the bar.
I remember you were alone a lot. You definitely didn't say that.
I remember you were alone. Oh, I asked about the brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He agrees.
I was alone all the time. When the storm started, I thought I'd run over to your house, but it was late. And then he knocked.
Listener, who?
Who? I answered the door when the knocking started, but he said he was lost and hungry. He said he could help me. All I had to do was promise to feed him.
Oh, man.
Feed me!
Ryan tenses.
What is that?
What is that? Oh,
It's my uncle.
Ryan says.
Or that's what he told me to call him. I don't really know. I don't know what it is.
Oh, man. Which way? Oh, I'm nervous. You're kidding, right? Or what did he do? I want to go home.
You're kidding, right? No!
shouts Ryan, shaking his head.
It's not a joke. It's not a trick. He changes things. He's already changed them. What did he change?
Did you say that last time?
I don't think we've got to this part.
Okay. Feels a little familiar, but maybe not.
Do you expect me to believe this? You don't have to.
Says Ryan.
He's already on his way.
I'm going home.
I'm going home. No!
Ryan says.
You can't. He's already on his way. No. There it is. Oh.
There it is, like a voice. Not something you hear exactly, but still somewhere in the back of your head. Ryan heard it too.
See?
He asks.
See? He's almost here.
I'm calling my mom. She works for Sega. Passing through the empty dining room, you enter the kitchen, where the phone sits on the counter.
I'm gonna call my mom.
You dial your mom's work number and wait. She picks up after 3 rings.
Well, if you really loved me, you'd pick up on one ring.
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Things are really weird here. What? What do you mean? I just want to go home, Mom, please. Really, honey?
She asks.
Please, Mom, please.
Oh, my Lord. She sighs heavily.
Of course.
She says.
I'll call the sitter. She'll probably be there in an hour. Now, really, I have to go.
She hangs up.
Oh, fuck.
Return to the den and pack your things. Ryan is sitting silently on the floor as you come in.
You're leaving, are you?
He says.
This joke you're playing is really mean. I don't want to be friends with you anymore.
Oh, man. Harsh.
I think the bottom one is nicer.
Okay.
I should have known it was different.
Ryan mumbles.
You were remembering too much.
I'd begin packing your stuff.
Yeah. Please.
Says Ryan.
Please don't go. I've never not fed him. If I don't, I'm not sure what will happen.
Please don't go.
So you just want me to get eaten or whatever? No, please, no.
He replies.
It's not, I think he'll kill me, do you understand? He would have killed me if I didn't. Shut up and leave me alone.
You can tell Ryan is on the verge of tears, but nevertheless he does as you ask, walking over to sit in the middle of the den as you finish packing. You wait in awkward silence until, finally, a car honks outside. Beep, beep. You get up to leave. Ryan has wandered over to the fireplace and is looking into its unlit depths as you walk out the door and into the night.
Oh, shit.
The sitter's familiar car is parked out front. As you walk closer, you see your little sister in the back seat, still in her pajamas. The sitter, a high school girl who lives out down the street from you, looks incredibly unhappy to be here, but you think you'll be able to handle her. As you climb into the car, you cast one last look over your shoulder. Back to the house.
Shit.
The front door is closed. You suddenly can't remember if you did that yourself. The lights in the den are still burning.
Oh my God.
As the sitter pulls away from the house, you stare out the window at Ryan's house, the lights blurred and magnified by the rain streaming down the glass. Eventually, it all slides out of view. You find out the next afternoon about the fire.
What the fuck?
It started in the den, say the papers, where there was known to be a fireplace. Apparently, if it was left smoldering in the night, there were no survivors. Arson is suspected, since an accelerant would have helped the flames overcome the night's heavy rains, but nothing definitive is ever publicly released on this account. One day after school, you ride your bike by to check it out.
And there's Ryan, playing N64.
Hanging out, like a bro. Parts of the house still stand, walls and beams blackened by the flames. Yellow caution tape has been looped around the outside, and the rubble hasn't yet been totally cleared out by the city.
You decide to investigate.
That's a terrible idea.
Yep.
The second floor has either mostly burned away or fallen through, but standing in what used to be the den, you look up to the hole that would have been Ryan's room. The broken glass and charred drywall crunch beneath your feet.
Bro, get out of there.
Until you step on something that isn't glass. It's drywall! You look down. There in the mess is what looks like a Game Boy.
Ooh.
It's a Game Boy Color, not at all scuffed or damaged. In the back is a single cartridge, a copy of Pokemon Blue.
It's not a Game Boy. It's a Game Man.
This is not a Game Boy! I think if you take the Game Boy, it's cursed.
It's going to be a bad time,
Yeah.
So I'm going to take it.
God damn it. Looking from side to side, as if anyone might actually be watching, you pick up the Game Boy and flick on the power switch. After clicking through the Pokemon intro screens, you find there's no saved game on the cart. It looks like a brand new copy.
Oh, shit.
You turn off the Game Boy and, stuffing it into your pocket, return home.
Yo, this Game Boy is fire, dude. Get it?
Fire, yeah. Your mom is standing in the kitchen when you arrive doing dishes, and your little sister is watching some annoying cartoon.
Remember to take a bath and get dressed before 7.
Mom calls. Remember? You're fairly certain she never told you to do that in the first place.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Oh my God. You walk into the kitchen, dropping your backpack on the linoleum floor.
Oh my God, dude.
Why did I need to do all that?
Silly.
She says. Your mom turns from the sink to smile at you, and your throat tightens when you see how glassy and empty her eyes are.
Don't you remember?
She asks.
Your uncle is coming over for dinner to celebrate his new job.
Oh, fuck.
It's the Game Boy.
The uncle who works for Nintendo.
The Game Boy is cursed. The Game Boy is cursed.
That's so dumb. And I still got the chills. All right, so we got the do you want to continue? Right. All right, so I guess let's just real quick get back there and don't take the Game Boy. Okay, his house caught on fire, he's dead, everything's dead. What am I looking at right now?
It looks like a vagina.
It does look, it's a little obscene looking, but I don't know why.
Till you step on something that isn't glass. There in the mess, what looks like a Game Boy. I'm gonna leave
Leave the Game Boy. Okay. You leave the ruined house and hop back on your bike, pedaling back home. Your mom doesn't have to work tonight, and since she knows you're taking recent events hard, she's promised to take you and your little sister to the movies. You don't think about Ryan at all.
Damn, what is this, Mad Men?
What do you mean?
You don't know that scene, that famous scene?
I never watched Mad Men.
It's like a new guy, and Don Draper is like sort of goes over his head in a meeting because he's like pitching an idea, and Don just pitches another idea entirely, and they love it. And then they're like, the new guy confronts Don Draper in the elevator and is like, you fucking usurped me. That's fucked up. And he's like, well, they bought it, didn't they? And he's like, you know what? I feel sorry for you. And then he just goes, I don't think about you at all, and walks off the elevator.
Oh, damn. Damn.
So fucking cool.
That's harsh.
I know.
All right. Well then.
Well, that was that.
Yup. All unsaved data will be lost. Okay.
So there's 2 more endings.
2 more endings. 2 more locked up endings. I don't know how to do this.
Well, okay, so for sure we need to let the uncle show up and then go with Ryan to answer the door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure I believe you about your uncle. I don't believe your uncle works for Nintendo. You know, I'll fight him.
Okay.
I'll fight him in this one.
Oh, damn. You want to take the initiative and throw a punch?
Yes. Let's do it. Whoa.
Damn.
Go ahead.
You shove yourself up off the floor and send your fist into Ryan's stomach. For a moment, you're shocked at what you've done as he stands there gasping in his pajamas. But then suddenly,
I hate you.
You hear something, or think you hear something, someone shouting, and then you've fallen flat on the floor.
Oh, shit.
For a moment, you don't think you can get up. Your whole body feels heavy. Did he hit you?
I hate you.
Says Ryan.
Leave me alone.
You finally manage to sit up as he turns back to his game. Maybe the uncle is within Ryan.
Well,
Like maybe he transforms into a monster.
but okay. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
shit.
what if that doesn't make sense? Or is that what you were going to ask? Guess what, Aaron? Fucking nothing makes sense.
Well, because he's connected to the Game Boy, clearly.
Oh, right.
So I think it's more like this essence that's surrounding the Game Boy.
I see. That does make sense.
Okay, I guess I'll watch Ryan play some more.
Okay. You're feeling anxious and you apparently are showing it. Ryan looks at you and bites his lip.
Watch this.
He says, on screen, the game's main character is in a car on a crowded street in what looks like a virtual New York City. Ryan revs up and begins mowing down pedestrians, giggling.
Sick.
You don't think this is very funny, but to Ryan, it's hilarious. After a while, he stops the car and waits. An ambulance appears, and once the paramedics exit, he beats them to death with a baseball bat. Oh, in the game. Okay. Sorry, I got confused.
That's great.
He asks.
This goes on for a while.
The clock chimes.
Ooh, it's raining.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's raining. It's raining. Talk to Ryan. Bad as the last one. Will it be bad? Whatever. Oh, wow.
Oh. Ryan snorts without looking at you.
Whatever.
He says,
Baby.
I think he was calling you a baby. It wasn't like the cool 70s, like, what's up, baby?
What's up, baby? Damn, he just doesn't want to talk about the storm.
Yeah.
Wow, I like broke my connection with him, so now he won't like open up to me about the like the whole situation.
Yeah, you punch someone in the stomach one time and they get all weird around you for the next 20 minutes.
Louise. I punch people all the time and we get closer. Anyway.
You try to strike up a conversation, but Ryan is too involved in the game and seems to be ignoring you. You simply watch him play in silence.
Okay.
An hour passes.
What time is it? Hey, it's 11.
It's 11. Just kill more time somehow. Go to the bathroom, whatever.
Try and play? You don't feel like playing games or watching anyone play games. Okay. Yeah, go to the bathroom, whatever. Check out the shower, check out the closet, check out the toilet.
Boom.
Check out the go back, check out the den, go to the 11:30, go in the kitchen, go to the fridge, get some water, grab your snack, and get the fuck out. Oh, shit.
Okay,
It's time.
he says.
I don't want to play games anymore.
Oh, damn. Someone knocks at the front door,
That's him.
says Ryan, standing up.
I should go let him in.
As he leaves the den, you realize you could follow, but part of you really feels like being scarce for a bit.
Time to follow.
Oh, good. The knocking continues persistently as you follow Ryan to the front of the house. Outside of the pebbled glass of the front window, you can see a tall, dark shadow. Ryan goes to the door, undoes the dell belt, and cracks it open.
Cool. You can come in.
He says to whoever stands out there on the porch, then looks over his shoulder at you.
Sorry.
He says, before you can ask what there is to be sorry about, the door slams open.
Whoa. Hello, child. Come closer, child. No more worries, child. I am hungry, child. No more worries, child. Hello, child. Fear equals none. Screaming equals cease. Stop it, child. Hello, child. Hello, child. Hello, child. Undefined error.
The uncle who works for Nintendo.
Cool. So we got
Undefined error. Nice.
So we're missing number 3.
Okay, there's only one left. What do we do? Yeah, it definitely says I hate you. Call your mom.
Okay.
Call your mom.
You can bring it back.
Call
here.
your friend. Call your mom. Tell her how you like to stick it, flip it.
I want to go home.
Okay, we're back. Hello.
Yeah. So it's 9 o'clock right now,
Okay,
and I'm calling mom.
it'll probably be an hour.
That's fine. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, thank you. Of course.
Okay.
Of course, it's a call now. It's being there.
All right, and just start packing
Yep.
immediately.
Quietly begin gathering your things. Oh, Ryan doesn't even look away from the TV.
Oh, dang.
Yep.
This draws Ryan's attention.
What are you doing?
He asks.
I'm leaving. What?
Ryan stands up, not even bothering to pause the game.
No, you can't leave. It's almost time. I
I don't think we're friends anymore.
You don't understand.
He says.
If you leave, I'll get in trouble.
So what?
So what, punk? I actually like you.
Yeah, so much you're willing to feed us to a monster, Ryan says.
I'm sorry we fought, but I do like you. We're really friends.
You don't know what to say.
The others, it was different, but when he asked for you... What? If you stay here, I'm sure it would be different. I'm sure we'll work something out. Are you okay? You can't go.
Says Ryan, ignoring your question.
There's so much stuff I had planned for tonight. I was going to let you play the next Zelda game, the one that's not even out yet.
Before you can say anything, he's already running upstairs. Ryan continually runs up and down the stairs, bringing you games and consoles while you pack up your things. Every time he presents something new, you ignore him or brush it off with an uncaring shrug.
Please.
Ryan says,
Just stay. Stay the night, please.
outside you hear a car horn honk.
No.
And I will look down and I'll say, no. You say, and with your night bag slung over one shoulder, you march to the front door and exit into the night. Bye! As you walk to the sitter's car, you see your little sister in the back seat, still in her pajamas.
Yeah.
The sitter, blah, blah, blah. Ryan is standing in the doorway, totally still, not screaming, not crying, not doing much of anything. The car begins to pull away from the house, and as you watch, you see his parents appear in the doorway behind him.
Wave.
Don't even wave.
Don't wave.
F these people. Without acknowledging you, Ryan's parents lay their hands on his shoulders. They turn Ryan back into the house, the door closing just as everything slides out of view.
Wow.
When you turn around in your seat to look out the back window, you can't even see the house's lights.
Oh, shit.
Ryan doesn't show up at school on Monday.
Bro, he got 8.
No, he's probably just sick. Or Tuesday. Okay, maybe a sore throat, strep throat. On Thursday, you ask to see your teacher, Mr. Scott, where Ryan is. He blinks at you confusedly.
Oh.
he says eventually.
Ryan. Well, I'm surprised he didn't tell you about this, but he and his family moved away.
The house is empty when you ride your bike by that afternoon. It somehow seems even larger without anyone or anything in it. A for sale sign stands in the yard out front.
I'm going home.
You never see Ryan again, and eventually, as the years pass, you forget about him entirely.
Good.
Good! Fuck him!
All right.
All right, cool. That's all the... Yep. Now, how do we do this thing?
There's a secret ending. Yeah. Okay. So we just have to get to the uncle part.
Okay. Okay, we're back. We're going for this secret 6th ending. The uncle's already at the door.
Okay. I'm not going to fall. I'm going to be scarce.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the kitchen.
Ah, wait, isn't that where you went last time?
No, I went to the bathroom.
Oh, all right. Run to the kitchen.
Passage does not exist. Kitchen.
Oh, great.
Go anyway.
Go anyway.
What?
You go to the kitchen.
No, child.
There is not much of a...
This is not allowed, child.
Ignore the uncle or tell the uncle to be quiet.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. You want to establish contact? Seems smart.
Okay. Tell the uncle to be quiet.
It falls silent for the moment. It has grown weak since you haven't been feeding it.
Take out the Game Boy.
From your pocket, you pull Ryan's Game Boy Color. The uncle is somewhere behind the half-textured walls, grumbling to itself.
Turn on the Game Boy. Whoa.
Oh boy.
Okay.
This is weird.
Pokemon. I'll go Pokemon.
This isn't the time to use that. You're carrying a Game Boy Color. Oh man, you hope this works.
Save. Okay.
It's probably not a good idea to save when...
Stop this, child!
Things are getting so messed up.
Text speed fast.
Oh. You're 11 years old. What's your best friend's name? Your best friend...
Whoa.
Okay. Too many things are being said.
Whoops. Yeah, go ahead.
In the corner, the grandfather clock is ticking softly. Through a nearby set, this is the beginning.
Yeah, but it's different.
Oh, is it? Ryan is parked in front of the large TV, playing something on the Nintendo 64. Suddenly jumps as if you scared him by entering when you did. Turns to look at you.
What was that?
He asks. I know about the uncle. Ryan blinks uneasily at you. I don't know what...
Do not listen! You
mean...
What are you talking about? I used it to come back here. Stop this!
Ryan looks around uneasily.
I hear it too.
How is this happening? Ryan asks. Sorry.
I'm starving to death. No. I'm starving it to death.
Oh, damn. Ryan shakes his head in disbelief. What are you doing this for? What are you doing? The rain outside increases in tempo, or stops exactly, sounding like rain.
I came so we can stop it.
Okay. Oh, good. Ryan takes a step towards you.
How did you do that?
To control you, or it's weak?
It's weak.
Okay.
But it changed so much.
Says Ryan.
I am not.
Not really.
Child, I am your god.
Holy shit. But all the... Oh, that's you.
All the others. Go, I ate them up.
Says Ryan.
They're gone. No, we're here. We're all here still. God forever. I made so many. My parents, my brother. I don't deserve it. Why did you come back for me?
Suddenly, Ryan is crying.
Why did you come back for me? Because we're friends.
Hell yeah, Sylvester Stallone.
The Sonic ending.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
Whoops.
Things are starting to change. The uncle, the thing that calls itself an uncle, is either on the verge of death or making a final gamble to stop either of you from leaving. Ryan is still crying, Blue Link.
Take Ryan's hand.
Oh.
If we do... Oh. No, stop. I hate you. I'm so hungry.
Oh, man. Ryan looks up at you.
You really came back for me? You really think we could do this?
Yes.
Yes.
With a sad smile, he nods.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's fucking go!
Exit. No. Oh, there's all these links.
So many choices.
I don't know if I want to click any of these.
I don't know either.
It's probably a bad idea, right?
I don't know.
Oh, boy.
I think you gotta pick one.
He's like breathing heavy. Oh, he doesn't like that.
Oh.
Cull the weak, destroy them. We are made strong. Here we are solid. We are. Whoops.
Oh, dang.
I'm sorry you were hurting and I did not listen.
That feels like the right thing to say.
But this isn't who we have to be. It doesn't control us. It isn't our only choice, even if it wants to think it is. We could become something else if we're willing to fight it.
This is different than I thought my uncle works for Nintendo would be. I don't know, buddy.
Yeah, this one.
You are my friend.
No more games.
Hell yeah.
Whoa, dude.
You are my friend, and I am here for you. Fuck that Game Boy.
Yeah, boy.
Wow, so we saved Ryan.
We got that new Game Plus.
Was that the, oh, neat.
Oh, sick. I did a little interview for of himself.
Jeez. I don't even know what that means. So, was the idea that Ryan had fed his parents and friends to the monster and, okay.
Yeah.
Great. Great. But you saved him anyway.
Yeah, well, you know, he's just a kid.
Just a kid who led to the murder of many people.
Well, he doesn't know what he's doing. He thinks he's just a kid. He doesn't want to die.
You are a very kind-hearted gentleman, Aaron.
Well, I mean, that's how it ended, isn't it? They defeated the monster.
Yeah.
He was going to keep killing if he didn't become his friend.
That's a good point.
If he didn't forgive him.
That's nice. I like to believe if you were killing people or sacrificing them to a demon god, and I was like, you know what? I shouldn't be his friend anymore. But then the more I think about it, he'll keep killing if I don't. And I think I'd be your friend. I think I'd be your friend too.
Wow. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
This is a more morally ambiguous ending than I expected.
I don't think that I would even invite you over to get eaten. I would invite over some loser.
Thank you.
Like Eustace.
Who's Eustace, Aaron?
Eustace Johnson.
Ah, yes, old Eustace Johnson.
He went to school with me. He was a loser.
He used to play the ukulele, if I believe so correctly.
And Brian Terwilliger.
All right, that's so dumb. Well, that was really interesting. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, man, that was fun.
Good job, author of this game.
Kisses and hugs make candies and nugs.
Man, it just shows you, like, sometimes not seeing the monsters so much freakier.
Yeah. You hear him quite a bit.
Yeah, he sounds nice.
He sounds like a good hang.
He's a little chatty for my living. All right, see you later, everyone.
Bye.
This is different than I thought my uncle works for Nintendo would be. What are you doing, man? Not much, just thinking about your uncle.
Cool.
Dope.